Hello, YouTube. I'm back. Okay, so today we are reacting to the art of not giving up. Hmm. Yeah, fun fact. This is the video that I watched that inspired me to continue making videos on YouTube. I didn't post for about 6 months, so yeah, I was, life got in the way. But then I stumbled across this video by Virgo, the art of not giving up. Yeah, so I got inspired, and now I want you to get inspired as well. Let's get into it.
Care about other people's opinions. That's what I think is the number one thing. And when you step outside and you do what you do, dress and live for yourself and for the satisfaction of yourself, a lot of people do that just so someone can tell them that they're pretty. But the person that you should be waiting to hear "I'm pretty" from is yourself.
And there,
Well,
nice
well,
one.
aren't you the confident one? Another proud Namekian soon to be begging for mercy just like all the rest.
Shut the hell up.
Nothing you say or do will ever make me admit you're cool.
You know what, Benson? I just realized something. We don't care what you think.
Ooh, wow.
In a world where everybody has their opinion to give, showing more and more hate as time goes on, it's very important to be secure in yourself, because how can any man on the outside conquer you if you have already conquered everything on the inside? The art of not giving a some call it similar to the art of being yourself, but this is after you find and understand yourself. To be successful in a way that will fulfill you and to contribute to your true purpose that will ultimately help the world, you gotta be unapologetically yourself and walk in that and accept whatever repercussions and judgments that come alongside that. With that, let me explain to you all the art of not giving a fuck.
Damn.
Life is all about push and pulls. The more you care about something, normally the opposite direction it goes. Don't believe me?
Yeah.
Well, just try meeting a girl and you automatically start texting her 24/7. You start telling her how much you completely care about her and you want to devote your life to her, and see how quick she goes to you. On the opposite side of that though is whenever you don't care, something magically happens to the world around you. It's like when you don't care about something, it forces the energy or the person on the other side of that to care. It puts value on you as a person, because if you don't care about a lot of things, whatever you do care about must be really worth caring about, including your art. Here's a quick thing you can do to test this in real time. Everybody that you've been talking to lately and you just been open and sharing things with them, you know, your mom, your sister, your best friend, whoever, just go 3 days without telling them stuff. Be a little bit more reserved, uninterested in communicating, and see how much closer they pay attention to your words, how less likely they are to hop on their phone mid-conversation. Businesses that are always sold out or only have limited drops for products always sell out within the first week. And whenever you look at their designs look like bullshit half the time. It looks like they quite literally didn't give a fuck while making it. But that's because there's value in the uninterested. There's value in scarcity. A person who is really good at doing this is Duke Dennis. Like, Duke used to just
He's the
rap
king.
all the time.
In 100K, baby. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these waves? Could beat. I was trying to beat a case, yeah, but I ain't beat that case. I did the race.
Yeah.
But anyway, man.
He'd say the most randomest-ish in his videos, and he was pretty much a normal dude. That was, of course, until, you know, he got money and he got famous and all that. But the reason why so many people are interested in Duke Dennis, especially the woman, is due to his unbothered, uninterested demeanor. Guys rush to take pictures of him, validate him.
The next person I think is Duke. Duke is gonna be good. Wait, what? Wait, huh? Gonna be good. Wait, whoa. Wait, what the? Yo, I believe that Duke is going to be good. What makes you say that? I can see it.
Woman rush to
Double
take pictures of
glaze.
him, validate him, compliment him. And no matter who it is, how pretty, how rich, how famous, it seems like he really doesn't give a fuck.
Bro, imagine that was you. Oh man, I wish I was Duke Dennis. But you can do it. You can do it. You can try. Wow.
And just like I said, when you don't give a fuck, it forces the opposing energy to give a fuck. It's almost like the more he doesn't care, the cooler he looks. Something that could be perceived as lazy or corny on someone else instead turns into cool, nonchalant, and effortless.
If she look at you more than once, tell her to come here, bro.
Okay.
So now, due to that unbotheredness and his already scarce public image, it forces others to wonder about him and want to see more of his life. And the only other place you can see him is in his art. So anytime he posts something, the interactions and engagements is off the chart, because due to that scarcity of his accessibility, it lets people know unconsciously that since he doesn't post often, when he does post something, it's worth listening to. And now no matter what he does, it goes viral.
From here on out, just be you. Just be yourself, bro. Don't worry about what nobody else saying about you. Don't worry about what nobody else talking about. Just be you. Just be yourself. Wanna know why? Because at the end of the day, bro, they gonna have something to say about you regardless. If you're doing good, they gonna still talk about you. If you're doing bad, they gonna talk about you anyway. Man, just be you. Just be yourself. Do you, mind your own business, and don't worry about what people in the street saying about you, bro. There's one thing I don't really had to teach myself. I gotta constantly remind myself, like, bro, they gonna talk about you anyway, but they talked about Jesus Christ, bro. What makes you think they ain't gonna talk about you the same way? They're gonna talk about you even worse, bro.
Another reason it's so important to not give a fuck when creating is because some of your best work comes from whenever you don't give a fuck. A lot of times we as artists let the fear of rejection due to others' expectations, but also more times than not, our own imaginary fears get to our head and stop us from creating the thing that we actually want to create. Somebody who I see combat this time and time again, even if in the midst of this some of his work is straight malarkey, is the zesty vampire himself, Playboi Carti. Shout out, he's also a fellow Virgo. Playboi Carti, despite all the hate, has been going through this cycle since the beginning of his career. Around 8 years ago, around this exact same time, Playboi Carti was coming up with the new era of SoundCloud rappers. But Playboi Carti was different. He had a sound that stood out above the rest. He used synths, 808s, and wave transitions that felt like a glimpse into the future. It wasn't long after the release of his song titled Magnolia that he garnered a cult-like following. And as I explained earlier with Duke Dennis, it seemed like he didn't care what anybody had to say about him or his music. So to his fans, that created a much cooler energy around it, and in a sense a bond, because a lot of people hide their true selves due to fear of judgment from others. So to them, Carti's music is therapeutic and a form of self-expression. And then on top of that, just like Duke, he doesn't give the public much access to him. And as I said, there's value in scarcity. So when people want more of him and they can't get it directly because he doesn't do many interviews, he doesn't post often, they pay very, very close attention to his art. So anytime he drops, which is very rare, regardless of however good the project is, regardless of whatever he got going on behind the scenes, good or bad, it does crazy numbers. Him not giving a fuck forces the world to.
Relax, double.
Double.
Give me a hat. Give me a hat.
Hey.
On the opposite side
That's
of
a
this
W.
tool of not giving a fuck, you can also use consistent output of giving a fuck to mix with not giving a fuck. A lot of people's problem actually is that they are too nonchalant. Sometimes while trying to look cool and sought after, you neglect actually building yourself into a point where that is so. People these days don't want to form connections with other artists. They don't want to connect with the little fans they already got because they're so caught up in this mindset of looking like they don't care when they actually do care. People these days don't even want to be seen trying to do anything because they are scared of failing in front of others. You won't go and try to talk to
saw
them
that
because
video.
you're scared she'll reject you. You won't even try to post that video on YouTube because you're scared people at your school will find it and laugh at you. You won't try to make music because you're scared it'll sound bad. And funny enough, when you think about all these people who try to act nonchalant and don't seem like they're trying, who really cares more? The person trying to act like they don't care out of fear of what everyone else thinks, or the person that does whatever they want despite who's watching and what they got to say? Ultimately, when you learn how to mix not giving a fuck about what others say while mixing giving a fuck about something like your art, your purpose, you can attract the realities you desire, the results, and people included. But it all starts with the decision to move forward with whatever you want despite what's standing in front of you. So get back to your natural state of not giving a fuck. Guys, I have a whole playlist for videos like this, the art of, the power of, and they're kind of in chronological order, so you can watch them. It's like a series.
Yeah, check him
Each
out.
lesson
Check him
builds
out, man.
upon
Check this
the other
channel out.
lesson. With that, I appreciate all the support lately, and go check out my Instagram and my Twitch because I'm gonna start streaming soon. And
Okay.
you know, just random updates or just random shit on Instagram. I don't know. But anyways, I'll see you guys later.
W video. Damn, by Virgo. Yeah. So just don't give up. Do you, be you. Yeah, because people are really gonna talk about you, regardless if you do good or bad. People are gonna talk. You see, I'm just gonna do me, man. I'm gonna do my YouTube channel. On the road to 100 subs. Yeah, I'm using my earphone as a microphone and my laptop as a camera. You see, I don't care, man. I'm just gonna do it, man. And I got inspired from this video. So hopefully you get inspired and then you do what you gotta do. All right, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Comment down below what else should I react to next. Thank you. Bye.